I know it's all about defense and teamwork and collaboration and all that, but what's it like to see a player like Khalil go into his bag? I think I even saw a Dirk moment there for a while. Just what's it like to see a guy sort of feel free enough that he can be himself in a moment like this?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I'm going to say is you're 100% right. Obviously, we're always going to focus on the defense and his effort and everything like that. But the biggest thing for him is he was extremely locked in. I mean, for a lot of these guys, including him, I think as soon as that horn sounded last night to end the game, he really wanted to get back out there. If we could have tipped it off again and played last night, we would have. I mean, these guys were itching to get back, so we were very excited. I mean, he dove into the film today. We had a lot of good discussions. We were able to build on some stuff. I mean, he had some great workouts leading up to the gym or leading up to the game. I mean, our assistant coaches, Sid Powell, Wayne Ellington, these guys did a phenomenal job getting these guys ready, getting Khalil ready. And to his credit, he did a phenomenal job creating action, rolling to the rim, sealing. He did a great job with his touch around the rim. And then again, rebounding. I mean, offensive rebounding, obviously, but also just eating up the glass on the defensive end any chance he can. So, and then, yeah, of course, he's rolling. We're going to try and feed the big fella, and he does have some nice touch. So that's always nice to see as well.
We always hear how point guard is an innate position and guys can be playmakers and everything, but a point guard's a point guard. Today we see Isaiah step in there, not only with the 7 assists, taking the right shot at the right moments. Can you talk to that as a guy with 5 years of collegiate polishing and knowing what to do, right time, right place, your thoughts on what he's shown you, not just tonight, but so far through camp?
Yeah, Isaiah was somebody right at camp that we were obviously excited to have on our team. He did a great job as our floor general. And a lot of the times, especially in some place like Summer League where we're throwing a lot at you, we need a guy that can get everybody organized. Isaiah did a great job of that. He moved the ball. He didn't force anything. There's a couple of reads. Again, as you start progressing from college in the NBA, things start looking a little bit different. And so for him, he started picking it up pretty quickly, and we were excited to see him work the ball and get his teammates involved. And that's the most important thing for our point guards out there.
And Cole, just the fact you talk about how he's a voice, he's the veteran and all that, but just the way he's played so far, go beyond the 3-pointers. What else, maybe what we're not seeing, but you as a staff are seeing?
Sure. First and foremost, it starts with his leadership. He does a great job behind the scenes talking to the team. You can see him anytime there's a timeout or there's a break in the action. He's talking to somebody. He's getting somebody organized. And that's something we've really challenged him to do. We know you can score. We know you can be a shooter, but can you be a leader out there? And he's accepted that challenge, and he's done a great job with that. Yeah, I mean, on the surface, you look at it, 5 and 10 from 3, 21 points. We love all of that stuff, but can you do a lot of the other things? He got a couple of deflections today. Defensively, he was pretty solid, and that's something that we always want for him to continue to do. And then, as we've been mentioning, it's can you build on that shooting? Can you be more of a playmaker? And he was feeding some guys. He had some nice sprays. He had Khalil on a nice roll towards the end of the game. Those are the type of things. And then the karma of that, he had a nice extra pass a couple of times to get some guys from open shots. The karma of that is then all of a sudden it opens up for him. And, that was something he was doing a great job of.
Congratulations on your first coaching win. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you so much, Ira.
Anthony Chiang, go ahead.
Hey Dan, going back to Khalil, whether it was rolling to the rim, finishing lobs, post footwork, how much of an emphasis was there in just him playing with more force and finding his spots near the basket today?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we know one of his biggest skill sets is his touch around the basket, his ability to roll, and whether it's lobs or catch a pocket pass, that's always going to be one of our biggest emphasis for him is he's got an ability to score around the basket, score against, tough contests. And he did a great job of that. And like I said, he really took the challenge today in terms of, I thought yesterday, for everybody in general, it was kind of one of those moments where it's the first game jitters. And, for him, I think he did a great job of really settling it down. And early on today, you could just see the poise. Again, he's a young kid. He's just getting adjusted to the professional league. And you could already see game 2. He looked more comfortable out there. And that's something we're obviously very excited about. And then, his poise in terms of when they're being physical with him and his ability to then continue to get into these triggers and work the offense, all of that stuff, we really, really like to see.